It is essential to learn how to protect ourselves from toxic people who can drain our energy and harm our well-being. Buddhism, with its profound spiritual teachings, offers valuable insights on dealing with toxic individuals. This video will delve the teachings of Buddhism and how they can guide us in recognizing, dealing with, and ultimately protecting ourselves from toxic people. By incorporating these teachings into our lives, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and compassion. 1. Avoid playing into their reality. Buddhism teaches us the importance of mindfulness and non-attachment. When dealing with toxic people, it is crucial not to get entangled in their negative mindset or drama. By maintaining a clear awareness of their behavior and motivations, we can avoid being drawn into their reality. Instead, we can focus on maintaining our own inner peace and not allowing their toxicity to affect us. Buddhism teaches us that every individual has their own reality, and it is not necessary that their reality aligns with ours. Therefore, it is essential to maintain our own perspective and not get carried away by their negativity or drama. By avoiding playing into their reality, we can remain grounded in our own truth and values. Buddhism emphasizes the practice of non-attachment, which means letting go of our attachment to things, people, and situations that do not serve our well-being. When dealing with toxic people, it is important to recognize that we cannot control their behavior or change them. Therefore, it is essential to detach ourselves from their negativity and focus on our own inner peace. Another aspect of avoiding playing into their reality is to cultivate a sense of equanimity and non-judgment. When we encounter toxic behavior, it is natural to feel angry, frustrated, or hurt. However, by cultivating a sense of equanimity and non-judgment, we can avoid getting caught up in these emotions and instead approach the situation with a calm and clear mind. Avoiding playing into the reality of toxic people is an essential practice for protecting ourselves from their negative influence. By maintaining our own perspective, practicing non-attachment, and cultivating equanimity, we can remain grounded in our own truth and values and protect ourselves from toxic behavior. 2. Pay attention to how they make you feel. Buddhism emphasizes the cultivation of self-awareness and understanding our emotions. When interacting with toxic individuals, it is vital to pay attention to how they make us feel. If their presence consistently brings negativity, stress, or discomfort into our lives, it is a sign that we need to protect ourselves and establish healthy boundaries. Paying attention to how toxic people make you feel is crucial for protecting your well-being. In Buddhism, awareness of one's emotions is an essential aspect of self-understanding and growth. Here's why it's important to pay attention to your feelings when dealing with toxic individuals. By observing your emotions and how they are influenced by toxic people, you develop a deeper understanding of yourself. Recognizing how their behavior affects your mood, energy, and overall well-being allows you to gain insight into the impact they have on your life. Toxic people often try to manipulate or control others, leaving them feeling drained, anxious, or upset. By paying attention to these negative emotions, you can establish and reinforce healthy emotional boundaries. This means recognizing when someone's behavior crosses your boundaries and taking steps to protect yourself. Your emotions serve as an internal compass, providing guidance on what is healthy and supportive for you. When interacting with toxic individuals, negative emotions may arise as a signal that something is amiss. By paying attention to these feelings, you can trust your intuition and make choices that align with your well-being. Your emotional well-being is essential for overall happiness and fulfillment. By paying attention to how toxic people make you feel, you can prioritize self-care practices that promote healing and rejuvenation. Engaging in activities such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature can help restore balance and strengthen your emotional resilience. Recognizing the impact of toxic behavior on your emotions empowers you to take action. Whether it's setting boundaries, limiting contact, or seeking support from trusted friends or professionals, paying attention to your feelings allows you to make informed decisions that protect your mental and emotional health. Paying attention to how toxic people make you feel is a vital aspect of self-care and protection. By cultivating self-awareness, establishing emotional boundaries, trusting your intuition, prioritizing self-care, and taking empowered actions, you can safeguard your well-being from the negative influence of toxic individuals. Remember, your feelings matter, and it is essential to prioritize your emotional health in all interactions. 3. Talk to them about their behavior. In Buddhism, compassionate communication is encouraged. When faced with toxic behavior, it can be helpful to engage in open and honest dialogue with the person, expressing how their actions impact us. By approaching the conversation with kindness and understanding, we create an opportunity for them to reflect on their behavior and potentially make positive changes. Engaging in a conversation with toxic individuals about their behavior can be a proactive step towards protecting yourself and fostering positive change. In Buddhism, compassionate communication is encouraged, and here's why talking to them about their behavior is important. By initiating a conversation about their behavior, you bring their actions to their attention. Sometimes, toxic individuals may not be fully aware of the impact they have on others. By raising awareness, you provide an opportunity for them to reflect on their behavior and its consequences. Speaking up about their behavior allows you to establish and reinforce your own boundaries. Clearly communicating how their actions affect you enables you to define what is acceptable and what is not in your interactions. This empowers you to protect yourself and maintain a healthy relationship dynamic. Engaging in a conversation about their behavior can foster understanding and empathy. By expressing how their actions make you feel, you provide them with insight into the emotional impact of their behavior. This can help them develop a deeper understanding of the consequences of their actions and potentially encourage positive change. Talking to toxic individuals about their behavior holds them accountable for their actions. By addressing the issue directly, you create an opportunity for them to take responsibility for their behavior and make amends if necessary. This can contribute to personal growth and the development of healthier relationship dynamics. Initiating a conversation about their behavior opens the door for finding solutions and resolving conflicts. By expressing your concerns and actively listening to their perspective, you can work together towards finding common ground or implementing changes that promote a more harmonious relationship. It is important to approach this conversation with compassion, patience, and an open mind. Remember that the intention is not to attack or blame, but rather to foster understanding, promote positive change, and protect your well-being. Talking to toxic individuals about their behavior is a courageous step towards protecting yourself and fostering healthier relationships. By raising awareness, setting boundaries, promoting understanding, encouraging accountability, and seeking resolution, you can create space for positive change and cultivate more harmonious interactions. 4. Put yourself first. Buddhism teaches us the importance of self-care and self-compassion. To protect ourselves from toxic people, we must prioritize our own well-being. This means setting boundaries, saying no when necessary, and taking time for self-reflection and self-care practices such as meditation or mindfulness exercises. By nurturing ourselves, we become better equipped to handle challenging situations. Putting yourself first is an essential aspect of protecting your well-being from toxic individuals. In Buddhism, self-care is considered a fundamental practice for cultivating inner peace and happiness. Here's why it's important to prioritize yourself when dealing with toxic people. By putting yourself first, you demonstrate self-respect and self-worth. This means recognizing your own value and treating yourself with kindness and compassion. When interacting with toxic individuals, it's easy to get caught up in their negative energy and forget about your own needs. By prioritizing yourself, you establish healthy boundaries and send a message that your well-being matters. Toxic individuals often trigger negative emotions such as anger, frustration, or anxiety. By putting yourself first, you can regulate your emotions and respond to the situation from a place of inner calm and clarity. This allows you to make informed decisions that align with your values and promote your well-being. Prioritizing yourself allows you to cultivate inner peace and happiness. By engaging in self-care practices such as meditation, exercise, or spending time in nature, You can strengthen your emotional resilience and protect yourself from the negative influence of toxic individuals. Putting yourself first provides an opportunity for personal growth and transformation. By prioritizing your needs, you can identify areas where you need support or growth and take proactive steps to address them. This can contribute to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Prioritizing yourself sets the foundation for healthy relationships. By valuing yourself and your well-being, you attract individuals who share these values and promote positive dynamics. This contributes to more harmonious interactions and fosters a sense of mutual respect and support. Putting yourself first is a vital aspect of protecting your well-being from toxic individuals. By demonstrating self-respect, regulating your emotions, cultivating inner peace, promoting personal growth, and fostering healthy relationships, you can create a life that aligns with your values and promotes your happiness and fulfillment. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's essential for creating a life that reflects your true potential. 5. Make yourself unavailable. Sometimes, the best way to protect ourselves from toxic people is by creating distance. Buddhism teaches us that detachment is not about indifference, but about recognizing when a relationship or situation is harmful to our well-being. If someone consistently displays toxic behavior, it may be necessary to limit or even cut off contact with them for our own mental and emotional health. Making yourself unavailable is an effective strategy for protecting your well-being from toxic individuals. In Buddhism, setting boundaries and prioritizing self-care are emphasized as essential practices. Here's why making yourself unavailable is important. Toxic individuals can drain your energy and leave you feeling exhausted and depleted. By making yourself unavailable, you create a space where you can recharge and replenish your energy. This allows you to maintain a healthy balance and prevent yourself from being constantly engaged in toxic interactions. Making yourself unavailable is a way of setting clear boundaries with toxic individuals. It communicates that you have limits and that you value your own well-being. This helps prevent them from encroaching on your time, emotions, and personal space, creating a healthier dynamic in your relationship. Making yourself unavailable gives you the opportunity to prioritize self-care practices, whether it's taking time for relaxation, engaging in activities that bring you joy, or focusing on personal growth. Dedicating time to yourself allows you to nurture your own well-being and maintain a sense of balance and harmony. When you make yourself unavailable to toxic individuals, you create space for positive influences and healthy relationships to enter your life. By removing yourself from toxic interactions, you open up opportunities for more supportive and uplifting connections that contribute to your overall happiness and well-being. Making yourself unavailable can be a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. It provides an opportunity to reflect on your values, needs, and aspirations. By creating space for solitude and introspection, you can gain clarity about what truly matters to you and make choices that align with your authentic self. Making yourself unavailable is a powerful way to protect your well-being from toxic individuals. By prioritizing your energy, establishing boundaries, prioritizing self-care, creating space for positive influences, and encouraging personal growth, you can cultivate a life that is aligned with your values and promote your overall happiness and fulfillment. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary for creating a life of balance and well-being. 6. Limit your time together. In line with the Buddhist concept of moderation, it is beneficial to limit the amount of time spent with toxic individuals. By reducing the frequency of interactions, we minimize the opportunity for their toxicity to affect us. This allows us to focus our energy on more positive relationships and activities that promote growth and well-being. Limiting your time together with toxic individuals is an effective way to protect your well-being and cultivate healthier relationship dynamics. In Buddhism, setting boundaries and practicing self-care are emphasized as essential practices. Here's why limiting your time together is important. Toxic individuals can drain your energy and leave you feeling exhausted and depleted. By limiting your time together, you reduce the amount of exposure to their negative energy, allowing you to maintain a healthy balance and protect your well-being. Limiting your time together is a way of setting clear boundaries with toxic individuals. It communicates that you have limits and that you value your own well-being. This helps prevent them from encroaching on your time, emotions, and personal space, creating a healthier dynamic in your relationship. Limiting your time together gives you the opportunity to prioritize self-care practices. Whether it's taking time for relaxation, engaging in activities that bring you joy, or focusing on personal growth, dedicating time to yourself allows you to nurture your own well-being and maintain a sense of balance and harmony. When you limit your time together with toxic individuals, you create space for positive influences and healthy relationships to enter your life. By reducing the amount of exposure to toxic interactions, you open up opportunities for more supportive and uplifting connections that contribute to your overall happiness and well-being. Limiting your time together can be a catalyst for personal growth and self-discovery. It provides an opportunity to reflect on your values, needs, and aspirations. By creating space for solitude and introspection, you can gain clarity about what truly matters to you and make choices that align with your authentic self. Limiting your time together with toxic individuals is a powerful way to protect your well-being and cultivate healthier relationship dynamics. By prioritizing your energy, establishing boundaries, prioritizing self-care, creating space for positive influences, and encouraging personal growth, you can cultivate a life that is aligned with your values and promotes your overall happiness and fulfillment. Remember, taking care of yourself is not selfish. It is necessary for creating a life of balance and well-being. 7. Recognizing toxic people. Buddhism encourages us to cultivate wisdom and discernment in recognizing toxic people. Signs of toxicity may include constant negativity, manipulation, lack of empathy, or a draining presence. By developing our awareness and understanding of these traits, we can identify toxic individuals and take appropriate steps to protect ourselves. Recognizing toxic people is an important skill for protecting your well-being and maintaining healthy relationships. In Buddhism, cultivating wisdom and discernment is emphasized as a means to navigate the complexities of human interactions. Here's why recognizing toxic people is important. Recognizing toxic people allows you to protect your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Toxic individuals can have a negative impact on your self-esteem, energy levels, and overall happiness. By identifying them, you can take proactive steps to minimize their influence and maintain a healthier and more positive environment. Identifying toxic people helps you establish clear boundaries. Once you recognize their patterns of behavior, manipulation, or negativity, you can create distance and protect yourself from their harmful actions. Setting boundaries is crucial for maintaining your own sense of self-worth and ensuring that toxic individuals do not infringe upon your personal space or emotional well-being. Recognizing toxic people enables you to differentiate between healthy and unhealthy relationships. By identifying toxic traits or behaviors, you can avoid investing time and energy into relationships that are detrimental to your well-being. This allows you to focus on nurturing and preserving positive, supportive, and uplifting connections. Recognizing toxic people requires self-awareness and introspection. By developing the ability to identify toxic behaviors, attitudes, or dynamics, you also gain insight into your own vulnerabilities and triggers. This self-awareness empowers you to make conscious choices in your relationships and take responsibility for your own well-being. Recognizing toxic people is an opportunity for personal growth and development. It encourages you to reflect on your values, boundaries, and the type of relationships you want to cultivate. By learning from past experiences with toxic individuals, you can refine your judgment, strengthen your resilience, and make wiser choices in future interactions. By prioritizing your well-being, setting boundaries, preserving positive relationships, cultivating self-awareness, and promoting personal growth, you can navigate the complexities of human interactions with wisdom and discernment. Remember, It is important to trust your instincts and prioritize your own well-being when identifying toxic individuals in your life. 8. Dealing with toxic people. When faced with toxic people, Buddhism teaches us to respond with compassion and equanimity. Instead of reacting with anger or resentment, we can cultivate a compassionate mindset that acknowledges their suffering and seeks to alleviate it. This does not mean enabling their toxic behavior, but rather responding with kindness while maintaining healthy boundaries. Dealing with toxic people requires careful consideration and a mindful approach. In Buddhism, the teachings emphasize compassion, wisdom, and skillful means in navigating challenging situations. Here are some strategies for effectively dealing with toxic people. Establishing clear boundaries is crucial when dealing with toxic individuals. Clearly communicate your limits and expectations, and be firm in enforcing them. This helps protect your well-being and prevents toxic individuals from crossing the line. Prioritize self-care to maintain your emotional and mental well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy, practice mindfulness or meditation, and surround yourself with positive influences. Taking care of yourself strengthens your resilience and equips you to handle toxic interactions more effectively. While it may be challenging, cultivating compassion towards toxic individuals can help diffuse tense situations. Recognize that their toxic behavior is often a result of their own suffering and unresolved issues. Responding with empathy and understanding can help break the cycle of negativity. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or a support network for guidance and emotional support. Sharing your experiences with others who understand can provide validation and perspective. Seek professional help if needed, such as therapy or counseling, to gain additional tools for dealing with toxic people. Toxic individuals thrive on conflict and drama. Refrain from engaging in arguments or feeding into their negative energy. Instead, choose to disengage from their toxic behavior and focus on maintaining your own peace of mind. Keep in mind that toxic people's actions are a reflection of their own issues and not a reflection of your worth or value. Remind yourself of your strengths, accomplishments, and the positive relationships in your life. Maintaining perspective helps you stay grounded and resilient when dealing with toxic individuals. In some cases, it may be necessary to let go of toxic relationships altogether. Recognize when a relationship is consistently harmful or detrimental to your well-being. Prioritize your own happiness and surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Dealing with toxic people requires a combination of setting boundaries, practicing self-care, cultivating compassion, seeking support, practicing non-engagement, maintaining perspective, and knowing when to let go. By adopting these strategies, you can navigate challenging interactions with toxic individuals while prioritizing your own well-being and maintaining a sense of inner peace. Remember, you have the power to choose how you respond to toxic behavior and create a healthier environment for yourself. 9. Saving yourself from being toxic. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of self-reflection and inner transformation. To protect ourselves from becoming toxic individuals, we must cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and self-awareness. By regularly examining our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can identify any harmful patterns within ourselves and work towards personal growth and positive change. Saving yourself from being toxic requires self-awareness, introspection, and a commitment to personal growth. In Buddhism, cultivating mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom are emphasized as essential practices for transforming negative patterns of behavior. Here are some strategies for saving yourself from being toxic. Regularly reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Identify any patterns of behavior that may be harmful or detrimental to others. Take responsibility for your actions and strive to make amends when necessary. Develop a deeper understanding of your values, needs, and triggers. Recognize how your thoughts and emotions influence your behavior and interactions with others. Cultivating self-awareness helps you make conscious choices and respond more skillfully in challenging situations. Cultivate empathy towards others by putting yourself in their shoes. Recognize the impact of your words and actions on others, and strive to treat them with kindness and compassion. Practicing empathy helps you build more positive and supportive relationships. Ask trusted friends or family members for feedback on your behavior. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and shortcomings. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that growth is a lifelong process. Practicing self-forgiveness helps you move forward with greater self-compassion. Set intentions for how you want to show up in your relationships and interactions with others. Make a conscious effort to embody positive qualities such as kindness, compassion, and generosity. Setting intentions helps you align your actions with your values. Reach out to trusted friends, family, or a support network for guidance and emotional support. Seek professional help if needed, such as therapy or counseling, to gain additional tools for personal growth and transformation. Saving yourself from being toxic requires a commitment to self-awareness, introspection, and personal growth. By practicing self-reflection, cultivating self-awareness, practicing empathy, seeking feedback, practicing forgiveness, setting intentions, and seeking support, you can transform negative patterns of behavior and cultivate healthier relationships with others. Remember, growth is a lifelong process, and every step towards greater self-awareness and compassion is a step towards greater well-being and fulfillment. 10. Focus on the solution rather than the problem. In Buddhism, there is an emphasis on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. When dealing with toxic people, it is essential to shift our focus towards finding constructive resolutions rather than getting caught up in their negativity. This mindset allows us to approach challenging situations with clarity and wisdom while maintaining our inner peace. Focusing on the solution rather than the problem is a powerful mindset that can lead to more effective problem solving and a positive outlook on life. In Buddhism, the teachings emphasize cultivating a clear and focused mind to overcome obstacles. Here's why focusing on the solution is important. When you shift your focus to finding solutions, you empower yourself to take proactive steps towards resolving the issue at hand. Instead of getting stuck in a cycle of rumination and negativity, you channel your energy into productive problem solving. Focusing on the solution cultivates a growth mindset, which is essential for personal development and progress. Rather than dwelling on limitations or setbacks, you view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. This mindset allows you to approach problems with optimism and resilience. By directing your attention towards solutions, you engage your creative thinking and problem-solving skills. You become more open to exploring different perspectives, seeking alternative approaches, and finding innovative solutions. This mindset expands your problem-solving abilities and encourages flexibility in dealing with challenges. Shifting your focus from the problem to the solution helps you reframe your perspective and mindset. It allows you to see beyond the limitations and obstacles, enabling you to tap into your inner resources and find new possibilities. This shift in perspective can bring about a sense of empowerment and hope. Focusing on the solution generates a sense of motivation and purpose. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the problem, you become energized by the potential for positive outcomes. This increased motivation drives you to take action and fuels your productivity. When you focus on the solution, you cultivate a positive mindset. You train your mind to look for opportunities, strengths, and possibilities rather than dwelling on negativity or limitations. This positive mindset not only helps in problem solving, but also enhances overall well-being and resilience. Focusing on the solution rather than the problem empowers proactive action, promotes a growth mindset, enhances problem-solving skills, shifts perspective and mindset, increases motivation and productivity, and cultivates a positive mindset. By adopting this approach, you can navigate challenges with greater resilience, creativity, and optimism. Remember, every problem contains within it the seeds of a solution, and by shifting your focus, you can uncover those seeds and create positive change in your life. By incorporating the teachings of Buddhism into our lives, we can develop the necessary tools to protect ourselves from toxic people. Through mindfulness, compassion, and self-care practices, we cultivate inner strength and resilience. By recognizing toxic behavior, setting boundaries, and focusing on solutions rather than problems, we can create a harmonious environment that promotes personal growth and well-being. May these spiritual teachings inspire and guide you in your journey towards protecting yourself from toxic people.